So let's think about science and the relation of science with commercial secrets and religion. So, when we think about science, right, plus commercial secrets or commercial confidentiality, science plus commercial confidentiality, commercial secrets, industrial secrets is equal religion. Religion. Pay attention to this. When we talk about commercial confidentiality, we are talking about faith, right? Or belief. So, for example, we don't have access to software and we need believe in the word of the corporation that developed this software. We need trust then that anything wrong will happen with our microphones or video cameras, right? It will respect us. So if there is a commercial secret, no one can see the code, the source of the software. As well as when we have vaccine, for example, a remedy, and there is a patent on that technology, we don't know how the remedy was built, so this is not open knowledge. And when we don't have open knowledge, we have faith, we have belief, right? So uh, we can think why vaccine in a global pandemic has patents. Let's broke these patents, right? So everyone can see how it's made, and the liability of the pharmaceuticals are better established with an open knowledge, right? So when we talk about science, we talk about reason, right? Reason. So we also can think a faith on reason, right? We have faith on reason because science is a lot of hypothetical thinking that is true until someone refute that, right? So it's a truth that is determined in a space and a time and can change, right? So a lot of persons have faith in the reason, and religion also have reason, because when we think on the secret considered books on a lot of religions, we can find moral rules, juridical rules, right? So concerning this, the juridical science, you can find reason in religion, right? So and if we take the religion and change the signal to minus what? The faith. We have science. right? So let's come back here. Reason, religion. It's also important when you think that there is an interpretation of this reason, this juridical and this moral rules. So, interpretation. And if we think about a judge, when the judge in a judicial system, right, will apply the jurisdiction, he will make the interpretation of the proof, evidence. So a judge will interpretate the evidence, and this will works as a reason for a conviction that is fake. So you can understand that science and religion both works with faith and reason, right?